Hello Internet Allies, how you doing? So, I'm now officially 25, I'm in my mid-20s, what the heck, oh my goodness. I hope I've still kept some of my youthful demeanour. I hope I don't look 25. I mean, the other day somebody told me I look 20, so thank you very much. Around about this time last year, I made a YouTube video. I think it was called something like Things I Hope to Achieve Before I'm 25. And it was things I was wanting to achieve between like this time last year and now, really. So I thought it'd be fun to like look back and see how many of these things I have done, see how many things of these things I haven't done. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. So by the way, before I start this video, check out this badge I got from the Disney store. Look at it. Look, they kind of gave me this badge. It's like the best birthday badge ever. Thank you very much, Shop Disney. Yay. Okie dokie, back to the video. I really like wanted to achieve this pretty much every year since as far as I can remember. Like, it's to basically find true love and true romance. Surprise, surprise, I'm still single. Yeah, I think it kind of goes in like a scale of like, so from like marriage to single. So there's like marriage, engaged, happily relationship, single, and then you got like Robert Senior single here. I've never actually been in a proper relationship. I've never actually even been on a proper date. Like, it's crazy. I feel like this year I have kind of got closer than ever. Like, I think this year has definitely been like the first time I've like experienced like a proper crush. The unfortunate thing is that like I found out that they like somebody else. So yeah, that's really annoying. So I'm just like, damn it. Like, I still want to achieve like true love this year, like, and find my soulmate and stuff. I need to really, you know, maybe just start small, like, you know, say I'll just go on at least one date this year. One thing, you know, I do want to say about myself though is, like, even if things seem kind of bleak, or even if, you know, I have a setback, you know, that's not going to stop me from like trying. You know, I like to think that like I always find a way around things, but like we'll see what happens, okay? You know, just be really nice to, you know, make short films for a living, really. Actually, there has been development with the videography stuff, so yay! So yeah, I didn't really get a point for like the falling in love thing, but I got a point for the videography thing. I'm like full-time self-employed videographer now. It's going okay. Like, I mean, some months are better than others. I'm still accessing help from the Princess Trust. They've been super helpful. And I have a business mentor, so that's great. And I've even had like several paid commissions, and even like several people that have been like interested in me as well, which is great, like as a videographer. And yeah, it is what I love doing. I love making videos for a living. There is still a lot of development that needs to go into this, but yeah, I like to think I'm on the right track with the videography thing, and I just hope I can like develop it further where, you know, it does become like a stable career where I can, you know, become financially independent from it. So another thing I hope to achieve this year is to basically find that one place in the world I do belong, or find my place in the world. So I don't really think I actually phrased this that well this time last year, but I think what I really meant was like maybe like finding my purpose in the world, I think, really more than finding my place in the world. Like, yeah, I don't know, I don't really feel like I have done that just yet. It's a very difficult one to really know when I have, really, I think. I want to be more self-aware, and I think by doing this I can basically figure out what I am comfortable doing, what I'm not comfortable doing. Definitely have learned a lot about like how my autism affects me. You know, I like routine, I like making sure that there's a plan for things and whatnot, and you know, I like making sure I feel safe. I even like can sort of identify, I feel now, like how my autism affects me differently than like say other people on the spectrum and stuff. So I have high functioning autism, I have Asperger's syndrome. I think there's like things that affect me more than maybe other people on the spectrum, and I think there's things that affect other people on the spectrum more than affect me, if that makes sense. So, for example, like, you know, I don't really like crowds that much, but like other people on the spectrum might like crowds, you know. I mean, I think before, like, I kind of thought like autism was maybe like this sort of thing where like people like mildly autistic or moderately autistic was really autistic, but like it is actually like, you know, a whole load of different things and whatnot. I also want to try and fit more time in for my friends, my family, but also fit more time for myself as well. I'm definitely a lot more sociable than ever. Like my social life is a lot better than it ever has. You know, I can think of at least 2 new regular friendships that, you know, we talk on a regular basis, which is great. And I even feel like this year I've even got like a lot closer with like my family and a lot more sort of like accepting of them and stuff as well, which is great. I mean, I think my family and I have always been very close, like, and I'm really lucky to have that in my life. But I do think that, like, you know, I'm definitely like a lot more understanding of them now, and you know, and also kind of understanding when, like, you know, I just kind of want time to myself, time away from my family as well. Make time for winding down mentally and recovering mentally and physically as well. So looking after my physical and emotional well-being, okay. I definitely think this has got a lot better actually. So right now, I've been going to the gym a lot more frequently. Also, any day I don't go to the gym, like I try to fit a walk in. And I think with like my emotional well-being, I think that's definitely improved. Like right now I'm seeing like an emotional well-being person once a month, which I think has been really helpful. Like, and it's kind of helped me like learn a lot more about myself as well. And it's also, it's also just someone else to talk to about like things that, you know, are concerning me. And that's basically, it's mainly like work and relationships and stuff, but yeah, and also, you know, I found like different coping mechanisms, such as like writing thoughts down. Yeah, there's also like reading as well, which I find really therapeutic and stuff, which I think has been really helpful. And it's also like helped me to like understand my feelings as well about certain things, certain people. Another little silly goal of mine is that I've noticed that I'm quite close to 100 subscribers on YouTube. And yeah, I hope to basically get to that milestone. Yes, I actually did get to 100 subscribers, so woohoo! So I think I was around about October time, so I think I got to 100 subscribers, so yay! I mean, like, I have 110 subscribers and I'm truly grateful for like each and every one of those people, and you know, it's lovely that like, you know, there have been that many people that, you know, have enjoyed at least one of my videos enough to basically subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, please. I'd also like to get at least one other tattoo. So yeah, I actually did get like a new tattoo like over the past 12 months. So you might have seen like in some of my videos over the past year or so, I did get like a Rebel Alliance tattoo around August time. So my Rebel Alliance tattoo, this is about, well, because I love Star Wars, it's kind of inspired by like, you know, where I used to work and, you know, making sure you always like stand up for what you believe in and stuff like that, which I think is what the Rebel Alliance is all about. I also, yeah, got a Hogwarts emblem tattoo on my chest, which has all the houses in different puzzle pieces. And this is to do with my autism and stuff as well, and also because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. And you know, I think it's just nice to have that like representation there, because like autism's always been a part of me. Like, it's always been close to my heart and everything, so there you go. However, I do think that, like, my Hogwarts autism tattoo looks a bit lonely on my chest. It's, like, the only thing that's there. I mean, it was, like, by far the most painful tattoo I've ever had. So, yeah, I think I would like to get something around the edge to basically just decorate the Hogwarts tattoo so it just doesn't look so on its own sort of thing. You know, I mean, I'm kind of considering spiderwebs, perhaps, I don't know. You know, like, I also might want to get, like, a Sonic tattoo on maybe my right leg, maybe, like Sonic the Hedgehog, because he's, like, my favourite video games characters. I think the reason why I might want spiderwebs is because it's quite, like, fitting with, like, you know, Hogwarts Wizarding World theme. And also, it could, like, represent, like, Spider-Man, who's, like, one of my favourite superheroes as well. I also want to feel a lot more independent this year as well. Do I feel like I've become more independent in the past 12 months? Yes! I do feel like I've become more independent and stuff like that. You know, I'm like making a lot more of my own decisions now and stuff like that, which is great. I think I'm a lot better with planning things, and even just life skills in general, really, and stuff like that. I mean, as for financially independent, you know, I'm still living at home with my parents at 25. I mean, you know, a lot of people still do. You know, there's nothing to be ashamed of with that. You know, I mean, again, it's just basically, you know, whenever you're ready, whenever you're like financially independent to do so. I think for me, I don't think I'd want to like leave home unless I had somebody else to live with. I don't think I want to live just entirely on my own. Yes, whether that was like a housemate or a partner or whoever really. I mean, you know, even if I moved in with my sister or something like that, even though she's like working abroad, so that might not really be an option, so yeah. And as for like goals this year, I think just like for me to not be so self-critical. You know, you won't believe how hard I am on myself. Like, you know, and you know, I am kind of starting to like realise that, you know, I am a good-natured and kind person, and you know, I do care about people, and you know, I do feel like I am compassionate. I think that's like probably one of my best traits about myself. I think there's that, and just kind of keep going really with things. Really, you know, try to find true love, try and develop my videography career further. I definitely think I'm like on the right track with things and stuff like that, which is great. I do feel quite pleased with myself for accomplishing some of these things. So yeah, thanks very much guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, let me know what goals you have for the future, and I will see you all in the next video. Hope you're having a wonderful day guys, as always, and until next time, keep smiling. Bye bye.